Yes guys, and welcome to another video on my channel. This is going to be a little bit different, more of a vlog style video for round 2 of Club 100 at Clay Pigeon. You can see me just having a bit of breakfast and then we go straight over to the track, bit of a track walk. As you can see, it was a beautiful day, a little bit of a spinneroony, and then obviously saying hello to all my old friends, the cones. Trying not to hit any of those today, if possible. So here we are, round 2, Clay Pigeon, Club 100. One of my favourite tracks of the entire year. One of my best tracks of the whole year as well. So looking forward to this one. Perfect day for it, as you can probably tell. So unfortunately, I've actually not got my GoPro with me today, which is a bit of an oversight. But it has been live streamed though, the day, which is always good for me. Always love a live stream. I think I'll probably end up using that footage for this. Hopefully I'll get some good coverage. Normally I do when I'm at the front. So my grids aren't looking too good, to be honest. I've got a 10th in the first heat. I've got a 13th in the second heat. Then a 5th, so I've got two inside starts, one outside start, which round here does make a massive difference going into turn 1. But you know, we work with what we got, can't complain. It's a beautiful day, it's not raining, so yeah, happy days. Also, I just thought I'd address it. There's been some, well, they're not even rumours now. There's been a planning application for basically this whole facility, this whole track to be basically demolished for some like holiday lets or something, some log cabins or something, which is just ridiculous, considering how much history there is surrounding this place. So I just don't understand how it can even be considered, really, because it's such an amazing place, full of history and everything. I mean, it's beautiful. Look at it. How can you get much better? So yeah, hopefully, I mean, I can't see it happening, but if it does, that'll be an absolute disaster. I love this place, man. Clay Pigeon is definitely one of my favourite tracks in the country, so hopefully nothing happens to it. But yeah, could see a wild Dante in the pit lane over there, so just went and said hello. Here he is, Mr. Safety Car for the day.
Just for the morning now. Just for the morning.
Oh, is it?
Well, at least I get to watch you, eh? So
lucky Dante getting to watch me race once again. So yeah, just had a little bit of wise words from JV as well in the driver's briefing.
And then losing it, no grip, and then just sliding off and smashing into the tyres.
So after those wise words from JV, which we definitely listened to, it was time to get underway. And as you can see here, just watching the first races going out, and then it was time for my first race. Just thought I'd come and sit in the car because it's super busy up in the clubhouse, but heavyweight heat 1 has just gone out and just finished, and Andy has gone and won it from 10th, which is where I'm starting in mine. So I know what I need to do. He won it by miles as well. So pressure's on. Just heard on the tannoy that heavyweight heat 2 needs to get weighed up, so that's where I'm gonna go. So we're underway for heat 1, and like I said, I did not have my GoPro unfortunately, so we'll have to use the live stream footage from Alpha Live, but as usual they've done a fantastic job, so I'll let the races play and you've got the commentary to let you know what's going on, and you'll see my reaction afterwards.
Inside line, that's what we're talking about with the track being very green. Not a lot of purchase for the tyres into the track at this stage of the year. We saw a lot of mistakes like that yesterday in the SP40. Through goes Sam Pooley, past Mikey Nichols. That's for 3rd place. Good move there by the former Nottingham Trent University BUKC driver. 6 minutes to go in this race. Plenty of time for Pooley to move up the order. There's a point forward there from Mikey Nichols. That's the drivers just communicating with one another. Say, let's try and work together. Let's try and close in on these top two. It's Henry Lopez Gracie, another one of the drivers moving up in recent times to the senior ranks, through from the Club 100 Junior Championship. You can see he's quite a tall lad, is Henry. Hence why he's here in the heavyweights, 3 wide as we go down past start finish. Brave stuff here from the heavyweights. Through has gone Lopez Gracie. Vijay Patel still fighting in there for P2. Pooley trying to go around the outside into the S's. My oh my, I thought that was going to end in complete disaster, as here goes Pooley down the inside for the race lead. Brown goes Patel in the blue suit there, falls out of that top 4. What a lap this has been, Jacob. Many changes for the race lead, but that 3 wide moment is not the widest circuit here at Clay Pigeon. I feared we were going to be seeing someone flying off drivers right towards Billy's blind, but not to be the case. Credit to the drivers.
We might not be done yet either, Andrew, as they're coming down into turn 1 now. Lopez Gracie fancies the race lead back from Sam Pooley. He's not going to be able to make a move there. Mike Nichols is poised in 3rd as well. But yeah, great stuff from all of these drivers. Leads. He said he really likes Clay Pigeon. He's a former UKC Drivers Champion around Clay Pigeon, and he really showed his knowledge of the track there to find every inch of tarmac to make his way up into the lead.
Is this going to be the last lap? Yeah, I think it will. The time will expire. Sam Pooley will take his 2nd heat win of the year across the line, just behind one of the test carts there as well. Now, who?
So first heat done. Had a bit of an off in practice. First lap, straight into the tyres. That's on the stream, that'll be a bit embarrassing, but end result was a win from 10th, so managed to match Andy on what he did the race before. Really clean race, to be fair. Managed to get to the front really quick, was leading the race by about lap 3, so then just managed to get a gap and just pulled away. So yeah, couldn't really ask for a much better start. Just need to keep it going, starting P13 for the next one. Got middleweights just out at the moment, so just try not to get ahead of myself. The track is really green, really slippy. My driving style just isn't working really. Had to adapt it in that practice session. You know, I'm very aggressive on the brakes normally. Just isn't working. Like, you lock the rears up and you can't get it back again. Hence why I put it in the wall. So clouds are looking a bit ominous. I can actually feel a little bit of rain, spots of rain, which is not what I want at all. I'm a bit fed up of rain, to be honest. I feel like we've had nothing but rain, but just need to keep calm with it and just make sure I adapt to the track, because I need to close this gap in the championship, man, and heats are where it's won and lost, I think. Yeah, I just don't want this to rain. That's going to switch things up massively.
So conditions haven't really changed, but look at him already lining up for the grid.
Yeah, away we go then. Richard Newton leads from pole position. He's got a good push from Stephen Westwood as well. But Westwood's gone.
He has gone off to the side. He's still not in our picture. I think he's properly, oh no, he has come back on, but yeah, evidently quite slippy through that first corner. Drivers not got a chance to really warm their tyres up. They only had about a lap, 2 by 2 by 2 going across the line, and it's Sam Pike who leads them out of it, starting 5th. Great start from Sam.
Yeah, excellent stuff from him. Elliot Alt's made his way up to 3rd place as well. I can see that's really good from 12th position. That side of the grid, the even numbers have really benefited. Henry Lopez Gracie now battling Elliot Alt, who's back down into 5th. What a roller coaster of a first lap he's had. Sam Pike, though, great start from him. And who's that in 2nd place? I can't quite tell.
I can't quite tell either. I'm loving this.
There it is. It's the 58 of Matthew Cooper, who started in 2nd place.
Look at this battle for the mid-pack. The front 2 are gone, but now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably about the rest of the grid go for this position, and one driver goes round on the first corner. Maybe a little tap from behind sent them spinning, or a lock-up perhaps. But it's Sam Pooley who's fighting for the front of this. Is Lopez Gracie through on the front? Oh, I thought they were 3 wide then. Richard Newton just about hanging on. Sam Pooley trying to look up the inside, but they've got Tim Penny, Lopez Gracie. Incredibly quick drivers. Elliot Alt in there as well. They're all vying for this 3rd place position, and none of them could quite get through past Richard Newton. But look on the right side of your shot, the two leaders have got away so well. Oh, a dive from Sam Pooley. That was a brave one, and he makes it stick. And now he's through, and he's got 5.5 minutes to try and chase this 2 second, maybe even more, 3.5 second gap to the front two. Tim Penny's through as well, but wow, great start from those front two.
If anyone can do it, Sam Pooley can do it, trust me. He's very experienced around here.
Expensive, not quite, but they are definitely catching. Already down 2 seconds in the last 2 laps. We've got 3.5 minutes left. Sam Pooley with the fastest lap of the race, around about second last time round, ahead of those two in front of him.
Sam Pooley's been excellent on the overtakes so far. That one into the final corner is a really good overtake to make because no one really expects it. But if you can pull it off cleanly, it is a really good move to make. And look, he's going to be probably shaping them up by then, if not before. At the minute, Tim Penny's following him through and has got the fastest lap this time round. And the number 5, Tim's running a great race. Elliot Alt is still involved in 6th as well. Let's have a look then when the opportunity presents itself for Sam Pooley. He said to me in the paddock show, he only sees what's in front of him. He doesn't tend to look at the clock too much. He just takes what opportunities he can get. And an opportunity may well present itself now into the final corner. Can he pull that move off again? He's not close enough to Sam Pike this time around. There's a force and a driver wide penalty for Sam White, not Sam Pike. Two separate people as Pooley shapes up going into turn 1, takes the inside line. Well played. Tim Penny's going to follow him through as well. So Pike loses out 2 positions there. Well played from Tim Penny. That very well done. Now Matthew Cooper holds the lead. Got cone warning. Sam Pooley's got every type of warning that you can possibly get in this one. I think he's got a curb warning, a cone warning, and a track limit. He hasn't got a contact warning yet, actually. I make a mistake there. Elliot Alt's got a cone warning there as well. Pooley shaping up into the final corner again, potentially. Not this time. Doesn't want that contact warning. Doesn't want the full house of warnings. But turn 1 was where he made the move for second place. Is he going to make a move for first this time around? Yes, he is. Takes a lot of curb on the inside, and Tim Penny fancies the race lead off him. He's tucked up the inside of them both. Sam Pooley side by side with Matthew Cooper. He's going to be up the inside for the hairpin, but Tim Penny, we saw him take 3rd place by tucking up the inside, following Sam Pooley through. This time he tucked up the inside of them both, and Matthew Cooper has lost out on the exit of the hairpin.
It's down to 5th. Elliot Alt was ahead of Lopez Gracie. Lopez Gracie hasn't got the pace in this one. You can see him at the back of shot. Lost out to Elliot Alt, who's now overtaken Matt Cooper as well. So Matt Cooper down from 1st to 5th in 1 lap, and we've only got a couple laps to go. Fantastic move from Tim Penny, though, looking at that situation ahead and reading it properly and getting those 2 positions on the first corner. Is Elliot Alt going to have a look up on Sam Pike? Yes, he is. Can Matt Cooper follow him through? Almost. They're side by side. I think Sam Pike just gives it up. Yes, he does. But yeah, great move from Tim Penny, who currently has the fastest lap. But he's got Sam Pooley for company. Little touch of grass, and they're side by side through the hairpin. Pooley round! Pooley round! I think they just came together too much. He couldn't quite gather it up, and that's Pooley's race over. Get down from 2nd all the way probably down to the lower end of the top 10, looking at the gaps where he can come out on. But Elliot Alt up to 4th as well now.
There's a cone penalty coming for Sam Pooley too. I think that was during the move because he was too far up the inside. Real shame that for Sam Pooley. He was on 4th front row of the A final. Until that, he drops right down the order now. I think he's going to be, well, he's at least down to 12th, 13th, 14th.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, he's quite far gone. Elliot Alt, though, doing great.
Done. Oh, I'm frustrated with myself because I should have won that race. I got greedy, started from P13, but I tried to get the lead on the penultimate lap, and the leader was defending, and I basically tried to go for a gap that was only half there really, and yeah, and ended up just locking up, and I ended up spinning, so ended up finishing about P12, P14 I think, something like that. Not what I want. I should have just taken P2 at least, you know, maybe waited for another opportunity. But, you know, I'm not like that. I don't, you know, if there's going to be an opportunity there, I'm going to take it. Just frustrated, man. But look, I'm starting 5th for my last heat. Should be a win from there. Yeah, man, it's just the way it goes sometimes. It's not looking good.
Last chance
for the drivers to get points on the board to qualify through directly to the A final here today. Calm on the pedals, away we go then for the start of this last heat for the heavyweights. Good even start between Francis and Hirani into turn one. Sam Pooley down the inside. Good driving there. Cohn's been taken out by somebody. Couldn't quite make out who that was in the melee that was a turn one here at Clay Pigeon. But apart from that, spoke too soon again as Mikey Nichols got a face full of tyres. There was a spinner towards the back of the field as well. Apologies, didn't quite catch who that was, Jacob.
Pooley's up the inside for the lead. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the back, I was looking at the front there, Andrew. Just keep an eye on our race lead, and yet from 5th place on the grid, Sam Pooley takes the lead in this one. He needs a good result after that dire middle heat that he had earlier with the spin, the penalty. He desperately needs another heat win here.
It does indeed. Sam Pooley, this is going to be a good return to form and a good haul of points that should get him back into the A final contention and up the grid for that main race later on here today. Pooley wins. Matthew Cooper is going to be home in second.
Back in the car because it is freezing out there today, but heat 3 done as expected. Lights to flag, win. Won it by about 4 or 5 seconds, so that's what was expected. But two wins and a 14th. I won't be surprised if I'm down in like P10, to be honest. This final is just going to be about damage control. I think it's going to be about just making my way through again cleanly, and just hoping that Andy, Tim at the front they're getting each other's way. It's 12 minutes, so it's a long race, but stranger things have happened, man. So I'm optimistic still, but it's going to be a challenge, man. But this is what's fun about it, the challenge. Wouldn't be fun if it was easy, Yeah, hopefully it's not too bad, but we shall see.
A few moments later.
Okay, so update. Literally just come in. Grids for the final. P4, which is I'm amazed about, to be honest. I'm so surprised. It's on the outside, which isn't ideal, especially around here. I've started second on here for finals before and got absolutely sent into the first corner. Throwback to the super final last year, but I can't ask for more than that, to be honest, after a shocking heat result. Only slight downer is that Andy is on pole. Obviously Andy's our main competition for the championship, but he's catchable from there. It's winnable, but he has increased his championship lead so far today by 11 points. If I can beat him in the final, I can maybe claw a bit of it back, but yeah, not bad. I'm yet to do a Club 100 round without a podium, so let's try and keep that going.
Can Andy O'Neill finish off a perfect weekend? He got 2 first place trophies yesterday. What can he do here in this A final? Can Tim Penny take the fight for him? Can Sam Pooley do it from grid 4? We're away and racing here at Clay Pigeon. It's looking tight already down through the first couple of corners, but Andy O'Neill has held the early lead. Tim Penny has held P2 as well. Very well done, in fact, from the outside of row number 1. Not easy to do around this place. Matt Horgan holds third. Sam Pooley makes it 4th place. The top 4 are unchanged from the start of the race. In comes Kieran Hyde-Moody. That's all getting a little bit rambunctious in the second half of the field. All the B final qualifiers having a bit of a scrap. Darrell Lowe, though, apart from them, has had a very good start. He's up a number of positions. There's Pooley on the attack there for P3.
I think we saw Kyle Gaffney going round, but otherwise a really good start from everyone, realistically. Look at Tim Penny, just a 10th off that race lead. Up the inside goes Henry Lopez-Gracie. Sam Pooley has got 3rd place as well. There's your race leaders, very close together. Sam Pooley is going to want to push from Henry Lopez-Gracie up to the back of them. There's your leaders then, pulling away at the moment. Sam Pooley can see that happening and needs to make inroads at this point I don't think they're going to be battling. We've seen enough of Tim Penny and Andrew O'Neill today to know that they're not foolish enough to just duke it out in the first 2 minutes of the A final, but Pooley looks like he's got the pace to catch up to them, and I'd say Henry Lopez Gracie does as well. They were both quicker on that last lap, at least quicker than Tim Penny, so let's keep an eye on how that one develops. Sam Pooley's pulled away a little bit from this, which is now about fourth. Henry Lopez Gracie's got the two C2s in behind him of Konsikis and Sam Pike. Adam Wright is just about keeping in touch with these guys as well. Sam Pooley's doing his best to reel in Andy O'Neill and Tim Penny, but with the advantage of being able to follow each other, those two still have a decent gap out in front. Pooley's just got to keep as consistent as possible. A little bit behind on that last lap. He's now 2 seconds off them.
Because Sam Pooley is a little bit isolated at the moment. It's 2.5 seconds back himself from Tim Penny and Andrew O'Neill. Andrew O'Neill starts the season with back-to-back A-final victories here in the Senior South Championships and will lead in the Sprint Heavyweight South Division heading into the middle part of the spring. Tim Penny has got one of his best, if not the best, senior sprints A-final result he's ever had. P2 here today. Sam Pooley on the podium again. That's a good, solid start to his season and a good recovery after a difficult second round of the heats. Mikey Nichols and Adam Wright.
So the final is now finished. Started obviously P4, which was a nice surprise, but ultimately got a bit of a rough start, to be fair. Managed to hold on to fourth though, but starting on the outside here at Clay is just not ideal. Managed to get back into P3, but ultimately by the time I got back into P3, Andy and Tim were gone, and there was just a gap that I wasn't able to close down. My hair is a bit mad because it is windy today, but a win in 2 heats and a third in the final. Got another trophy. So yeah, championship, I don't know, it's looking it's looking okay. With drop rounds, I think the championship is probably looking okay. Obviously I'll drop the 14th place that I got today, and that will leave me with the 2 wins. I probably won't end up dropping that 3rd place in the final. So yeah, overall a good day. Only thing is that obviously Andy had smashed it today, so he's probably not going to be dropping any of the rounds today. As it stands right now, I think probably I'm still second in the championship. The gap's probably a bit bigger, but yeah, good day overall. Next stop is Wilton Mill, I think in like a month's time, 2 months' time or something. I've never driven well, it's not even new anymore, but the new layout in that 3rd sector, and I've not driven the international layout since like 2013, so that is going to be a nice throwback, to be fair. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to get some food now, head back home. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Might do some more of these in the future. Obviously didn't have my camera today. Going to try and get my camera up and working for the next round. If not, Dante, I'm going to be taking yours, mate. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.